Give me the tea. What's the drama? What's happening in your life? I want to know.
Part one of how I found out my baby dad was still. Okay, y'all, this is my first story time, so y'all gotta bear with me. Okay. So around this time, back in 2022, I think I had allowed my baby daddy to come stay with me. So hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta work with me now. Okay, when he was staying with me, I guess one night he went out. Then he came back. He was like, his phone dropped off the car and he couldn't find it. And he was like mad and shit like that. I'm like, just chill. Like, you can hold my son's phone so you can get you another phone. So I ended up letting him hold my son's phone or whatnot. And I ain't gonna lie, the same night that he had got the phone logged in and this and that, I had already had it in my head that I was gonna go through it, like, because I'm nosy. So I waited till he went to sleep, got the phone, and I was going through it. But I know my homegirl, like, she's real good when it comes down to going through a nigga phone. So I'm like, girl, I got the phone, pull up. She done pulled up, we going through it, this and that. So I had done seen him, he text a gay guy, but the message, it was unsent. So it was an unsent message to the gay guy, and it was the gay guy sending like the eyes emoji, and that's all I seen. That was it. So then he had two different like gay men blocked. So I seen that, and I went back to the house and I woke him up, and I'm like, "You gay? Like, you're gay." So he waking up looking confused. He like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "I went through the phone, and why is you texting a punk? Like, and why do you have all these punks blocked?" He was like, "Man," like he got so mad, y'all. He was like talking real loud. He was like, "Man, these punks, if a punk trying to add me or follow me, this and that, of course I'm gonna block them." Da 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 da. Lies, y'all. That was red flag right there. I should have walked away right then and there, or whatever. So he going back and forth, me and him going back and forth, and me being naive, y'all. I still let him stay with me or whatever. Okay, so I think this was like June 2022 or whatever. So let's fast forward to July. July come around. Like, I was just so fed up with him because he wasn't helping me. He was eating all the groceries, wasn't providing nothing, like doing nothing for my son. Always gone. So I was just like over it at this point. So I was waiting for him to come home or whatever, but like 3 came around. I'm like, I'm tired, I'm gonna go to sleep. I just sent him a text or whatever. So I sent him a text, like basically give him the rundown, like, you need to step up. Like, you gonna have to either help me or you gonna either have to leave. So after that, I went to sleep. I woke up, he was on the couch, and yeah, I went to go run my errands, came back, he was still asleep. So I ended up having to leave again. So I left again, came back, he was up and moving. So I'm like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, you got my text? Like that. So he was like, yeah, I got it. So I'm like, what you gonna do? He's talking about, I'ma leave. Girl, y'all, why you said that? Because that just pissed me off, because bitch, you been staying with me, and bitch, you ain't help me with nothing. Then when I like, yeah, you gonna rather leave than help. So that just pissed me off. So I was like, bitch, leave. Like, you gonna have to leave now. Like, yeah, you gonna have to leave now. So he was like, if you wanna help me, you can start putting stuff on the porch. So I done start putting stuff on the porch, putting stuff on the porch. So I'm like, and my son's phone, I need it. So he went to tell him, nah, you ain't getting shit, bitch. Da, 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 da. I ain't getting nothing. So he went downstairs. So I'm thinking he leaving because he was walking down to the car. I was like, come get this shit. Don't leave this shit on the porch. So he come back with a pack. And if you know, you know. I don't want TikTok to be in this video, but he put the pad on the deep freezer. So I grab it because it's like, you're not trying to give me my son's phone. You're not gonna get this. I grab it, put it up. So after that, he like I think he had done. I locked him out after that. I think so. So he was just knocking, like telling me that he needed his pet. So I don't know. I just felt like he was about to, cause I stayed upstairs at the time or whatever. So I just knew he was gonna. I don't know, but I kind of felt it when he stopped knocking that he was gonna do something crazy. But I just didn't know what he was gonna do. So y'all, remind you, I stay upstairs. I have a balcony, and when I tell y'all, it's no light poles, no like nothing he can like grab on to get on top of the balcony. So I'm not thinking that he's finna jump on top of the balcony. Next thing you know, y'all, I hear thump. So I already knew he had done jumped on top of the balcony. The door. Then I forgot to lock the door, y'all. So I ran into my room and locked the door. So at this point, from my room, you could talk to somebody through like the balcony, like if I open a window. So I open a window. I'm like, all you gotta do is give me my son phone, and I'll give you the pet. So he's telling that bitch, you ain't get shit. Give me my motherfucking stuff. Da 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 da. So like at this point, we going back and forth for like some minutes now. Like I'm tired of arguing. So I done got some scissors. So I'm like, I'm about to pour this shit out if you don't give me my son phone. So we ended up trading like through the window. I gave him his pad, he gave me my son phone. Why did he do that? I don't know if he thought that I didn't know the pin code, but over the time that he had the phone, I always watched him put the pin in. So I guess he thought I couldn't get into it, y'all. So okay, so y'all, now that he done got his pet, so I'm at the like the screen though. I don't like the door. I'm talking shit. I'm like, bitch, you could jump down from the balcony because you're not gonna come through my house. You could jump down. So I'm just talking shit like that. So he eventually, I had went in the room, laid down. He eventually jumped down from the balcony. So he get to being at my door, being at the door, being at the door. He was like, bitch, I need some trash bags. I need some trash bags. I'm gonna keep knocking, da da da. So I just didn't want him to be over here, like over there with all that, like making all that noise. So I threw him some trash bags out the door, and he bagging the shit up or whatever. So I had to leave to go get my mom from work around this when all this was going on. So I had to eventually leave out the house. So remind y'all, my kids were, I think they was in their room watching TV. So we had to walk outside. So I walked outside, and I don't know what triggered this animal, but he just went to going crazy. Like then went to like breaking like the porch light, or like just doing crazy shit. So I just walked right past him or whatever, cause bitch, you doing too much. So after that, and around this time, before I left, I put the phone up because I didn't want to walk out and he tried to grab it from me. So I had the phone up in the house. So fast forward, I got back home and his stuff was off the porch. So someone just told me to look out my window. I look out my window. He got like his clothes and stuff like stashed downstairs or whatever. So after that, I'm going through the phone or whatever, and I see messages of this same punk that he had blocked. Remember I told y'all in the beginning he had this punk blocked on Instagram and what's name, but he had a different page. This is a page that I wasn't logged into because remember I told y'all the whole time he was there. I had his information or whatever, but it was another account. So I seen messages between him and the gay boy. So I'm like, hold on, y'all. Well, time about to run out. If y'all want a part two, just comment and let me know y'all want a part two, and I'll let y'all know what I seen in the messages, and yeah. Okay, y'all. Part two of how I found out my baby daddy was DL. I know it's been months since I posted the part one, and honestly, I wasn't gonna even post the part two because I didn't expect the video to blow up. And I honestly wanted to put that whole situation behind me and just move forward in life. But I'm at 2 million views at that video. And it's only right I give you guys the rest of the story time. So part two of how I found out my baby daddy was DL. Okay, I think I left off with the messages or whatever. But I'm gonna go back to I don't I had told you guys that the first time I went through his phone, he had like man blocked and it was one unsent message that I seen. So I'm gonna post that so y'all can see the one unsent message and the gay boy replying back. Hold on. Okay, y'all. So this is what I seen the first time I had done went through the phone. One unsent message that he sent a gay boy, and that was the reply that the gay boy said. So now I'm gonna show you guys. You remember I told you guys that it was this one punk that he had blocked on I think like two of his pages or whatever. So after I seen that, um I was just determined to find out like what was going on because as I was logged in, um, he was still staying with me. So I had made it where I was in all his accounts and he was still staying with me. So I'm on the lookout trying to like figure out like get more information or whatever. And I know a lot of people gonna say when I seen that I should have left the first time, blah blah blah, you know. But you're not me and I'm not you, so you know, everybody learn differently. So y'all, as I'm logged in, this same gay boy that he had blocked just kept texting him like, "Oh, I'm on what road he was saying? Oh, I'm on Jackson Bluff Road. Do you got trees? You know." But it was to the point like it was consistent. Like, where you at? Where you at? Like blowing him up. So y'all, do not judge me. I was young. So I'm not gonna lie, I text the gay boy. I text him and I'm gonna show y'all the messages and what I said. Okay, so I think I had to text him, hey, I got a question. Cause the message on sent up there. Then he said, send the question marks. And I was like, are you fucking with my baby daddy? Or something in that nature. Stupid. And I don't think he never responded back. So I was like, question mark, question mark. So I'm like, why you not replying? Stupid, y'all. And he was like, cause you're childish. I said, how I want to know if you fucking with my baby daddy. So if y'all can look on, he reacted to that messages, that last message when I said, I want you to know, I want to know if you fucking with my baby daddy. He did the okay. So I did question mark. He said good night. I tried to call him, no answer. He said sweet dreams. So I was like, you don't have to be rude. I just wanted to know for myself because this is somebody I'm dealing with. But I understand if you don't want to tell me for your safety. He said, please leave me alone. He said, okay. I said, why are you still text? I said, why are you still texting? You told me to leave you alone, but texting me. He said, because I'm trying to see if I really want to turn up on your ass or just block you, bitch. Because I felt disrespect. You texted me about a nigga. Hell, if he was your nigga, then he wouldn't be out here looking for friends. Obviously, you ain't doing something right. Y'all. I said, why you being disrespectful when I asked a question? You asked me who my baby daddy was as if you were going to tell me. I'm not trying to go back and forth. I just want to know the truth. Look what this one just told me. He said, it's nothing to discuss with you. Ask our man. So after that, he went to calling me, y'all. So he on the phone literally. He on the phone literally like changing his voice. So you could tell that he was trying to change his voice. He talking about, y'all, he talking about, hello. So I'm like, what's up? Why are you calling me like that? He was like, that's our man. Like that. But he trying to change his voice. But basically, he was just on there bullshitting, trying to change his voice, talk about, yeah, he fucking a nigga, da 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 da. And after that, he hung up the phone. So I get to calling. He said, I'm sorry, I don't know your baby daddy. Now you don't know my baby daddy. So I said, stop lying. I seen him. Stop lying. I seen him. I was going through it. Miss Bella shit. I seen you texting him. And this what he told me. And it's so crazy because this man, he was telling me, really, like, real shit. Read between the line. I'm not about to rap with you because I will do your ass in. It will be like how that girl drowned your ass in a puddle of water in the Houghton Street Projects. So I was like, okay, or whatever. But that's okay. Come back for part two. Come back for part three. If y'all want part three of the rest of the messages and the aftermath of all this, comment part three.